Peace. Feel Black Creative Drive. We back with another episode of Tell Me More. Today, we had the pleasure to be joined by Messina. And right off the rip, it was very interesting. Because we started off talking about a locale in Durham, in an area of Durham that's now, transitioning from the hood to luxury apartments.
That's right.
All right. So Messina, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for, joining into this conversation. The first thing that popped out, you asked me if I was from Durham. I said no. And I said, are you from Durham? You said I was born here, but I wasn't raised here. So, tell the folks where you actually grew up at.
So, I was born here. I was born right in the city. But I was raised in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, the capital. And then in 2018, I came back over here.
Two very different vibes and cultures.
Very different. Yeah, it's true.
So give me one pro of living here, then one pro of living in Saudi Arabia.
I would say the number one, most obvious would be, you have a little bit more freedom here. But in Saudi Arabia, because of how constricted they are, you are a little bit more safe. So that's the one thing. You can go outside and walk down the block without, carrying the blicky with you or anything like that. You can just kind of have that peace of mind.
So you just feel generally safer in all situations.
Exactly.
Okay. So here you have the freedom. There you have the safety. So growing up there, did you feel as though your freedom was constrained, or was it a thing to where, oh, this is all I know?
Definitely more, this is all I know. We have family here, so we, come and visit occasionally, but, it's different to live here than to visit. So I would say there's more of a this is all I know situation. And also just as time has passed, Saudi has also become a little bit more carefree. They're trying to attract tourists over there and all of that. So it's definitely gotten better as far as the freedom aspect. But growing up, it was a lot more strict for sure.
So tell me more about everyday living in the sense of being an American living in Saudi, as far as were you expected to dress in their traditional garb, or was it more you had the flexibility to wear what you wanted to wear?
Yeah, so my family's Muslim, so I did grow up wearing the hijab and being covered. That was more of a family expectation. Nowadays, it's definitely more lax. You can wear what you want. There's no expectation, but everyday living, it was for sure kind of a uniform almost. But it was never something that I felt crazy pressured about. It was just part of life.
So what was social life like there? As far, for instance, dinner. How is dinner done in Saudi? Traditionally, is it a certain time? Is it late? I know some countries do late dinners. Some countries eat all together.
Dinners were usually pretty late. We do kind of gather as a family at the end of the day and sit down and eat either on the floor on what we call a sufra, which is like a plastic thing on the floor where we put all the food and then we just grab from the center of the big thing of food and kind of communally eat all together. another part of it is because of how hot it is in Saudi Arabia. A lot of the events and happenings are later at night. You know, people come out, and during the day you don't really see anybody during the summer months just because of how hot it is. Everyone's in their houses, so all the parties and dinners and whatnot later at night, or even just going out to the mall. If you go out at like 1 a.m., they're going to be packed with people.
At the mall? At 1 a.m.? Oh. So, is that like weekends, or that could be any day?
Any day.
Oh, yeah?
Any day. Yeah.
So do they start the days later than we do here?
That's a good question. Honestly, it's been so long I don't really remember. I know we would go to school around 6 in the morning. You know, catching the bus 6, 7 in the morning. So I don't think so.
So when you were there, did you go to a Saudi school, or was there an American school you went to, or how did that work?
Yeah, I went to a private religious school. So it was a Tahfidh school, which is a school for the purpose of memorizing the entire Quran.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically they want to have you out of the school and memorized. Obviously we had other subjects like science and math and history, but for the most part it was centered around Quran and religion. But it was an Arabic school, so you know, everything's in Arabic. All of my classmates are Saudi for the most part, because there is a community of, you know, immigrants and expats from America there as well. But for the most part it was all Saudi students. Yeah.
It's kind of off subject, but are you fasting?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah. See, I've done Ramadan a few different times, and this year when I seen it was about to start, and I was like, I want to do it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't.
Oh,
No story. I just didn't. It was some stuff going on, and
Yeah, it's a big commitment.
but
I mean, you still got a couple days left if you want to just sprinkle some in there.
yeah, I have done like throughout Ramadan. I've done 2 and 3 day fast.
Okay.
So like all
What did you think?
I fast all the time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But like I wanted to do the I'm probably gonna do it next year.
Yeah. Oh, like the whole.
The actual Ramadan fast, yeah. 'Cause sometimes I fast a lot. I do like water fast, you know what I mean? And I do those 2 or 3 days. Sometimes I try to do those, you know, intermittently, but I try to do like longer fasts every now and then too.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it gets easier as the days go by.
I say it's easier. Like this one was pretty. I should have did it, because I mean I done one in the summertime, and it's a longer gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between sunset and sundown. I was like, I should have did it.
That's true. Yeah, this one went by really quickly, Steve. I feel like.
But the one thing I'll say though, yeah, I did have some cold days. It's always harder to fast when it's cold.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, there's some pros and cons to it too. Because if it's hot, you're just outside sweating and losing all your water, and especially if you're working. Like, I can't imagine labor workers right now who are fasting. Like, I could not do it.
Outside, can't sip water.
Exactly.
But one year we did it, and we was working out at the park. One day we ran, more than one day, but we ran. I remember for sure running 5 miles one day while we were fasting. Yeah, me and my boy Lawrence, that was wild. We did the and we worked out. We still did some crazy workouts throughout the fast. You know, I tell people when they come to fasting, right? People like, oh my God, you're gonna fast? You're not gonna eat for how many days? But it's like that. People that never done it don't understand how strong it makes you. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
So tell me more about the tea game. You been in the tea game for a while or what?
I've been working. Okay, I've been off and on at this place for about 4 years now, making boba teas and coffee and the food that they have and whatnot. But it's alright. I mean, I do like that I've learned, the procedures, and I can pretty much make these at home if I wanted to. Like that knowledge isn't gonna leave me. It's not a bad place to work.
Yeah, I feel like boba tea started just popping over the last few years. Like it's everywhere now.
It's true. It's part of everyday life now.
Boba tea probably wasn't popular at all out in Saudi, was it?
It started getting popular.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, kind of same way here, maybe a couple years later. Because they love their coffee.
They do like very strong coffee in Saudi, right? Yeah, this is a place I go to called Haraz, and they have different Saudi coffees. They got like a white Saudi coffee there, a different, yeah.
I was gonna ask you if you tried Saudi coffee.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I tried the white coffee. You know what I'm talking about? They got like a white bean coffee. I tried.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I tried a couple of different ones, and yeah, all the like Middle Eastern, like Yemen, Saudi, Turkey,
Turkish coffee is really good.
make the coffee strong.
It's so strong. Yeah, there's a bunch of those Yemeni coffee shops popping up now.
Yeah, they got one down on 55 that I go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like it a lot. And in there, they have a place in the corner where people, they could go get their prayers
Yeah,
behind like a Venetian blind. So yeah, that's one of my spots I like to go to. So Messina, it was a pleasure. Thanks for joining Tell Me More. Do you have a social media, anything you would like to share? Or you got anything going on that you would want to plug people into?
I don't really have anything like that, but I appreciate it, Robert. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Nice meeting you.
You
Have
too.
a great day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Bye.